And good morning from Mission Control Houston. I'm NASA's Dan Hewitt, and you're joining us live here in the International Space Station Flight Control Room in Houston, Texas. Well, today we were planning on showing you a spacewalk today, but we are now stepping out of those spacewalk preparations. So here is the latest on the situation that we're in right now. So while the teams were going through the steps to get ready for today's spacewalk, we actually had Frank Rubio and Josh Cassada suited up inside the Quest airlock. The ground control teams got a late notification for a conjunction. So a conjunction is the possibility that the station and a piece of space debris will come close to each other. And so we have a couple of steps that happen, but when we got that late notice of the conjunction, the teams made the call shortly after 4 a.m. Central Time, 5 a.m. Eastern Time, to start backing out of the EVA, the spacewalk preparations, and to begin preparing for what's known as a PDAM, a Pre-Determined Debris Avoidance Maneuver. This is a standard maneuver that we're able to do using engines either on the Russian segment of the space station or on the Russian Progress, which we're looking at using the Progress thrusters this morning to maneuver the station away from the predicted track. All red really means is we have green, yellow, and red, and those colors are based off of the predicted essentially how close the predicted track could come to the station. In this case, the latest predictions looking like the fragment could pass within less than a quarter of a mile from the station. So armed with that data, the teams made the call to stand down from today's spacewalk and start moving into conducting this debris avoidance maneuver. So we're going to be looking at using the thrusters on the Russian Progress 81, and those are going to fire a little bit later this morning to move the station out of the way. Debris from a Russian Fregat upper stage. The new tracking data showed it passing as close as a little less than a quarter of a mile away from the space station. And armed with that new data, the teams made the call to stand down from today's spacewalk. When the call was made, we were already well into our spacewalk preparations. Both Frank Rubio and Josh Cassada had suited up in their extravehicular mobility units, those big white suits in the Quest airlock, and we're moving into their pre-breathe protocol, getting ready to spend about 7 hours walking out in the vacuum of